Boxing Ego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. A sneak preview of the gloves Errol the Truth Spence Jr. will wear in his fight tomorrow. Stay tuned. What up, fight world? It's your boy Ego and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. If you want to become part of the notification gang, please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the super chats, channel donations, the Venmo donations, and the Patreon family. January 20th, Saturday, showtime, Barclays Center, it goes down. You have Lamont Peterson. He gave up his title or version of the title he had to take this fight. And in his second fight, I believe, at the full welterweight, he is going up against the IBF champion, Errol Spence Jr. Now, these are the Everlast MX Mexican horsehair gloves that Spence Jr. will be wearing. I like the color, you know what I mean? Actually, black's my favorite color, black and red. So I personally like the color. Looks murderous. It says the truth on the front. And the style of gloves, man, I think this could be a good fight, but Lamont Peterson is going to have to be on his P's and Q's, especially in them early rounds. Because one thing that Spence does is he breaks you down. Lamont Peterson, he has, I would say, decent power. Like, I think he stopped Kendall Holt, stuff like that, but it's not top tier power in the division, right? He almost stopped Danny Garcia, for what it's worth, at a catch weight, I think 143-ish. In my opinion, in the second half of that fight. But he definitely has to work you and break you down. But Errol Spence is very relentless, so Peterson's going to have to be smart, especially with Spence wearing these gloves. His confidence should be high. His layoff is decent, but it's not as long as it was before he fought Kell Brook. Kell Brook had medical extensions. Kell Brook is now hating on Errol Spence Jr. I did a separate video about that. And these are dangerous gloves. If you guys follow the sport of boxing, a lot of various punchers wear. Marcos Maidana wanted to wear these gloves versus Floyd Mayweather, his own version of it, like with his custom flag colors and whatnot. Nonito Donaire, when he was stretching people, he used to wear Everlast MXs. So very popular Mexican horsehair glove, and is very popular for speedsters, guys who are athletic, and obviously power punchers. So Errol Spence Jr., he's going to try to get into the zone, make these body shots count. Lamont Peterson's going to have to be very smart. I got to talk real quick about the undercard. Very disappointing from Javier Fortuna. He missed weight, and then he came back 2 hours later, or within 2 hours, and he missed weight again. Now he's not eligible for the IBF title that Robert Easter Jr. has. Even if he were to knock out Robert Easter Jr., it would just be a victory. You know what I mean? He doesn't get the title. Very unfortunate for fighters. It's like, what's the point of an 8 week camp or whatever, and it's a title fight, and then you take yourself out of the title contention. And the other thing that's very concerning and questionable is Javier Fortuna was in the lower division than 135. He was at 130, I believe, and he's moving up in weight. So how do you move up in weight and then miss weight by about 2 pounds? That doesn't even make sense. But some people feel like, oh, I'm moving up so I can not run as much or eat whatever I want. But it doesn't work like that, because if you give yourself too much of a cushion, even though you're moving up in weight, you'll still fuck around and be overweight on the scale. Because most of these guys are truly bigger than the weights that they campaign at. So you still got to regulate it. So very disappointing, but it should be a good fight. But it just takes away from the actual fight, if you think about it, to me at least. Because let's say Javier Fortuna knocks out Robert Easter, hypothetically. I don't think that's what's going to happen, but he's been saying that. He's been saying in the build-up he's going to knock out Robert Easter. So even if you successfully do that, you've already taken away credit. You've already left a built-in excuse because you did not make the negotiated, contracted weight. So now people can easily fall back on that and be like, oh, he came in as a weight bully. He came in heavy, you know what I mean? And he caught my man slipping. So fighters got to get smart. You sign up, especially if you're moving up in weight. You say you can make the weight, then make it. Anywho, main event. I'm looking forward to it. Should be a good fight. Errol Spence. If he goes in there and makes it look easy with Lamont Peterson, then I almost feel bad for him, because it's going to be, I think, even harder for him to get the Keith Thurman fights and certain fights that he wants in the division, because that's how boxing is. A lot of times people wait for you to look more vulnerable, if anything. So with these puncher's gloves, this might be more of a problem. But Lamont Peterson, he's a veteran, he's tricky, he's durable, and again, if you don't get him out of there like Lucas Matisse did, then he could be, he's like one of them like gnats or pests that he won't go away. You know what I'm saying? So he could frustrate you and or have you looking like shit in the second half of the fight if you can't catch him and you can't catch on to what he's trying to do, and he's giving you so many different looks, i.e. Danny Garcia. But the difference is Errol Spence is bigger and he's hitting harder at 147 than Danny Garcia at 143. Let me know what you guys think of Errol Spence Jr.'s The Truth gloves. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Make sure you smash the like button as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video, is Ego signing off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.